Ever wondered what March Madness is? Well, let's shed some light on this phenomena. March Madness, as it's fondly called, is more than just a basketball tournament. It's a yearly celebration that grips the United States, uniting basketball fans across the nation. This is not your ordinary tournament, it's a single-elimination showdown that features 68 of the top college basketball teams battling it out for the ultimate glory. Held annually in March, hence the name, this tournament is a whirlwind of buzzer-beaters, upsets and Cinderella stories that keep fans on the edge of their seats. Every game, every moment matters because in March Madness it's win or go home. Now let's dive into the history of March Madness to better understand its origins. The inception of March Madness dates back to the early 20th century. The genesis of this grand sports spectacle is rooted in the year 1939. It was then that the National Association of Basketball Coaches took the first step towards creating this phenomenon. The tournament, initially a humble affair, was conducted with the aim of promoting the sport of basketball. By the time the 40s rolled around, the NCAA had taken the reins of the tournament, fueling its growth and popularity. The name March Madness itself has an interesting story attached to it. This catchy phrase was coined by H.V. Porter, a man who was instrumental in shaping the early days of high school basketball in Illinois. In 1939, the same year the tournament was born, Porter wrote an essay titled March Madness, drawing parallels between the frenzy of the basketball tournament and the excitement of the spring season. Since then, the term has been synonymous with the NCAA basketball tournament, perfectly encapsulating the thrill and unpredictability that defines it. Over the years, March Madness has evolved significantly, transforming into the spectacle we know and love today. The March Madness we witness today wasn't built in a day. Like any great spectacle, it has evolved over time, adapting to changes and growing in size and scope. The tournament, which began in 1939, featured just 8 teams. Fast forward to today, and it's a grand stage where 68 teams vie for the title. This expansion didn't happen overnight. It was a gradual process, marked by several milestones. One of the most significant changes came in 1979, when the tournament expanded to include 32 teams, doubling the size and the excitement. Another leap came in 1985 when the field grew to 64 teams, setting the stage for more upsets and Cinderella stories. But the evolution didn't stop there. In 2011, the tournament introduced the First Four, a round of games that determined the final 4 teams to make it into the main draw. This added another layer of excitement and unpredictability to the proceedings, making March Madness the thrilling spectacle it is today. Now that we understand the history and evolution of March Madness, let's look at the current format. March Madness today is a blend of tradition and innovation. The tournament format currently includes 68 teams in a single-loss format. This essentially means that once a team loses a game, they are out of the running, creating a high-stakes environment that fans can't get enough of. Teams are selected through a process that relies heavily on their performance during the regular season and conference tournaments, with a selection committee making the final call. These chosen teams are then seeded or ranked within 4 regions: East, West, South, and Midwest. Each region's bracket is structured so that the highest-ranked team plays the lowest-ranked team in the first round, and so on. This structure pushes teams to perform at their peak, as every game could be their last. The tournament culminates with the Final Four and the championship game, where the last team standing is crowned the national champion. But it's not just about the championship. Every game in March Madness is a battle. A chance for underdogs to prove themselves, and for powerhouses to validate their dominance. March Madness is not just a tournament. It's a cultural event that brings people together in the spirit of competition. March Madness is more than just a basketball tournament. It's a cultural phenomenon that grips the nation every spring. It's a time when underdogs have their day and giants fall. A time when every shot, every second counts. This annual event has a profound impact on American sports culture. It's not just about watching the games, it's about the shared experience, the camaraderie. Friends, families, and co-workers gather to fill out brackets, predicting who will win each game, all in the name of friendly competition. Office pools become a staple in workplaces across the country, adding an extra layer of excitement and engagement to the tournament. But the impact of March Madness goes beyond culture. It also has significant financial implications. It generates billions of dollars in revenue, providing a substantial boost to the economy. The tournament's media rights alone, held by CBS and Turner Sports, are worth billions. This doesn't even take into account the revenue from ticket sales, merchandise, and advertising. In a nutshell, March Madness is a juggernaut, a force to be reckoned with in the world of sports. It's a tournament that transcends basketball, permeating every corner of American culture and economy. From its humble beginnings to becoming a cultural phenomenon, March Madness continues to captivate basketball fans worldwide.